This is my first actual flight of this drone. I've had it for a long time, but it came in, we had the rainy season, we have a lot of wind, so I've just been kind of blowing it off. I haven't really tried it. I did a video of me bouncing it around a little bit just in the yard, but it never got higher than, 8 or 10 feet because there's a tree canopy where I'm at. We will be doing all of this in voiceover because if not, all you will hear is the thump thump of the neighbors or the whir of the motors of the drone. So not much to listen to on that. This is my first time getting it up in the air. I used the auto takeoff and it's pretty cool, but it goes up. Nobody can really say how high. It goes up on the auto takeoff and it has the barometric pressure hold, so it has the hover hold, and when you use the auto takeoff it goes up and stops. Everyone shows it going up 10 or 12 feet. Mine, it goes up 2 feet and it stops. Seems kind of weird, but it works anyway. Very easy to fly because, as I said, this is my first flight, and that's pretty far away for me to be taking it because I'm scared of losing it in a tree. I will show some of the video off the drone. There is some jello effect, not as bad as everyone said, so I was actually kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. When it turns into the sun or doing a lot of moving, the jello effect seems to be worse. This is filmed off I have a little GoPro knockoff, some China made, I don't know what, attached to my hat. It's also my first time to try that. So my aim is a little off. So if the picture is a little off center, I do apologize. Let's see what the auto takeoff does. Well, that time it actually went up a little higher. That's good. I don't know what was happening that first time. It went just very, very low. As soon as it does the auto takeoff, you can use the controller and move it on up. I played with the headless mode and it worked okay, but it seems like as the battery gets weak, instead of being just kind of non-responsive, the headless mode turns into whatever it wants to do. So I know the battery was getting low at one point after I quit filming. Sorry, my only crash, and it wasn't on film. I know it was getting low because I'd been flying about 8 minutes, and I was trying to pull it back towards me, and it just kept going straight, went straight into a batch of bamboo. But you go to the bamboo and you shake it and it falls out. So if it's going to get stuck in a tree, bamboo is the right one. It's easy to get it out. But it quit responding. And then later I flew it and kept it low. When the battery gets really low, it will go down and hover real close, pretty close to the ground. It won't let you go too high. And when the battery dies, it just drops. It's not supposed to be a good idea to do that on a regular basis because you don't want to drain the batteries that low, they say. But just since it was my first flight, I figured, what the heck, let's see how long it lasts. Unfortunately, this camera, I only filmed under 6 minutes. So I should have filmed the entire time so I know how long exactly the flight was. But after I quit filming, I flew it a few more minutes. And then when I was done, I just kind of put it up and let it run. There's the tree I crashed into, but this isn't the crash. Sorry I didn't get the crash on film. But the kids ran over and helped me get it out. It was easy. But overall, I probably got at least 9 minutes of flight. I didn't time it. I forgot. And it flew for a while. I'm not really a drone hobbyist. I I really don't care about the flying of the drone too much. This whole time I didn't even do a single flip. It does the auto flip thing, because if you push a button and it flips, that does not impress me. That is not my skill. That is the programming of whoever made the drone. I really don't care about doing flips and all of that. All I really want is a camera that goes in the air. So I am not a big drone enthusiast. That's why I like this for the height hold, where it has the barometric pressure to hold it. And it seems pretty good. There was barely any wind today, so it's hard to say. Generally, we have a lot of wind here, and it can get, you know, too windy to fly. So there's a lot of times I just can't fly it at all. But it seems to hold pretty well. I want one that just I can take it up, hover it, pan around, get some pictures, come down. I'm not going to do a lot of flying just as, hey, I'm flying a drone. That's just me. Overall, I was very happy with this flight. It flew quite a while. I got 2 batteries, and I got, like I said, it was 9 or 10 minutes off this one. So I was happy with the flight time. The controls were really good, but as I said, towards the end, started getting very unresponsive. So what I'm going to start doing is when it starts getting unresponsive, I will change batteries, because that was right before the battery died. I guess maybe it was losing connection for a minute and then getting it back, and then it was getting weird. It was not comfortable. But at the beginning of the flight, it was very good. I was flying it around with headless mode, without headless mode. Both were easy. I like the headless mode because you can just use the control to pan the camera around. And since all I really want is a camera in the air, that's going to be nice. The headless mode and the hovering is great for me. So the jelly was not as bad as they said it was going to be. The snapshots turned out so-so. The video's okay. I think at the beach it'll probably look nice. I paid under $50 for this drone, and I've got no complaints on it so far. Enjoy your day in paradise.